This is Sparta!
Hello again, warriors. Get ready to sweat with this high intensity arm workout. Let's just get right to it. Come to tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders. Go ahead and sit the hips back and raise the arms up. And we'll do dancer hands or dancer fingers. I'm not sure what it's called. So just start squeezing, making fists slow. Start to speed up. Now just begin to go as fast as you can, really working up those forearms. Oh, and make sure you have a drink nearby. This asana really made me sweat the other day. All right, go ahead and shake that out. Come to that tabletop and just begin to move in circles clockwise. Now go widdershins. Face the fingers towards each other. Touch the middle fingers together and move back and forth. Now face the fingers towards you. Lean back, stretching the forearms. Come to the tops of the hands. Lean back, stretching the opposite side of the forearms. Place your hands, palms face down. We'll take a few rounds of cat-cow. So drop the belly, head up, inhale, exhale, cow. Inhale, cat, exhale, cow. Inhale, cat, exhale, cow. Come to neutral. Open those knees out, feet together. Sit the hips back, walk the hands forward for child's pose. Inhale, lift the chest, bring the right hand, thread it through the left arm and left knee. Come to the outside of that right shoulder. Breathe deeply. Inhale and extend that arm back out. Take the left arm between the right arm and right leg. For thread the needle in child's pose. Just warming up the spine. Come back to center. Push those hips back. Now walk the hands over to the right, stretching the left side body. Make sure you're keeping the hips pushed back to the heels. Come back to center. Walk the hands over to the left. Come back to center. Come back to your tabletop. Push into down dog. Walk the dog out, bending and straightening one leg at a time. Walk the feet in slightly, feet together. Come to the toes, bend the knees, look to the hands, jump through. We're going to come to boat pose. So hold boat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low boat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High boat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low boat. Now really tilt that pelvis up, putting the low back on the floor, and flutter. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay all the way back. Bring the right foot in, right knee in. Lift that left leg. Lift the chest. Now alternate for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet together. Bring them down into a butterfly pose. Reach the arms forward. Tilt the pelvis up. Keep that low back on the floor. And pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie down. Should feel pretty warm in the core. Go ahead and come to the front of your mat. Stand in your mountain pose. I'm going to take this necklace off really quick because it's trying to pull on my microphone. I don't want to be messing with it the entire video, so just give me a second here. And it fell off anyway, so I'll just set that to the side, put this back on, and just begin to ground down into the mat. Feel the mat, all 4 corners of the feet. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, come into ragdoll, bend those knees. Stretching out the low back. Come to halfway lift. Now come to full forward fold. Place the hands beside the feet. Step back into your plank pose. Hold that plank, squeezing the glutes, pushing out of those shoulders, protracting the shoulder blades. Pull that belly in, really using the core here. Now we're going to roll over to the right side, pulling the right knee in. So it's kind of a funky side plank. Whichever side that you are on, that's what leg you're going to be pulling into the chest. So side plank here. Hold. Roll back to plank. You can take 3-legged chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Come back to plank, side plank left, left knee in. Roll back to plank, 3-legged chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Moving on, shift to plank, side plank right. Now we're going to roll to the left and come into wild thing. Hold wild thing. 5 breaths. Roll back to plank, 3-legged chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Shift back to plank, side plank left, left knee in, roll to the right, wild thing. Come back to plank and 3-legged chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Moving on, plank, side plank right, right knee in, roll to the left, wild thing. Bring that right knee in, step it to the front. Drop the left knee, sit the hips back for half splits. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, come to that low lunge, 3-legged chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Come to plank, side plank left, left knee in, roll to the right, wild thing, left knee, front of the mat, drop the right knee, push the hips back, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold into half splits. Come forward into that low lunge. Shoot the left foot back, 3-legged chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Shift to plank, side plank right, right knee in, roll to the left, wild thing. Right foot, front of the mat, shift back, half splits. Shift forward, raise the left knee, come into crescent. Front foot is at a 90-degree angle, knee over the ankle. Back leg is straight and tight. Front ribs down and in, lifting the pelvic floor. Shoulders pulled down away from the ears. Bring the arms down. 3-legged chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. 1 breath. Shift to plank. Side plank left, left knee in. Roll to the right, wild thing. Left foot, front of the mat. Half splits. Shift up to crescent. Bring the hands down. Three-legged chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. One breath. Plank. Side plank right. Wild thing. Right foot in front of the mat. Half splits. Rise to crescent. Now left arm front, right arm back. Twisting crescent. Stay deep in that front knee. Looking over the right shoulder. Keeping the arms shoulder height. Windmill those arms down. Three-legged chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. One breath. Shift to plank. Side plank left. Left knee in. Roll to the right. Wild thing. Left foot front of the mat. Half splits. Rise up crescent. Right arm front, left arm back. Twisting crescent. Windmill those arms down. Three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Shift to plank. Side plank. Right knee in. Roll to the left, wild thing. Right foot in front of the mat. Half splits. Come to crescent. Twisting crescent. Now take that right arm either to the back leg or see if you can reach for the left hip. Left arm comes up and over for revolved, reversed, warrior or crescent, whichever you'd like to call it. Windmill the arms down. Go ahead and get a drink of water. Starting to sweat already. Three-legged chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Shift to plank. Side plank left. Left knee in. Roll to the right, wild thing. Left foot in front of the mat. Half splits. Rise to crescent. Revolved crescent. Left arm comes behind, grabbing the right hip. Right arm comes up and over. Revolved reverse crescent. Windmill those arms down. Three-legged chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. You're starting to feel those arms now. Push to plank. Side plank right. Right knee in. Roll to the left. Wild thing. Shoot that right foot to the front of the mat. push the hips back into half splits. Rise to crescent. Revolved crescent. Revolved reverse crescent. Now drop the left arm down, right arm comes switching positions. Open up to the side for your warrior two. Deep, deep bend in that front leg. Bring those arms down, runners, three-legged chaturanga, up dog, down dog, one breath. Shift to plank, side plank left, left knee in, roll to the right, wild thing, left foot, front of the mat, try not to drop it down fast. Try to move with control. Shift the hips back. Half splits. Rise crescent. Revolved crescent. Revolved reverse crescent. Now windmill those arms, turning. Warrior two. Windmill those arms down. Three-legged chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Shift to plank. Side plank right, right knee in. Are you getting it now? Roll to the left. Wild thing. Control that right foot to the top of the mat. Sit back, half splits. Rise to your crescent. Revolved crescent. Revolved reverse crescent. Warrior two. Left arm drops down. Right arm comes up. Reverse warrior. And as in that revolved reverse crescent, you can even take that left arm behind the back and reach for that right hip. Windmill those arms down to runners. Three-legged chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. One breath. Two breaths. Shift to plank. Side plank left. Left knee in. Roll to the right. Wild thing. Control left foot. Front of the mat. Shift back. Half splits. Shift up. Crescent pose. Revolved crescent. Revolved reverse crescent. Rotate open. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Move my microphone. Windmill those arms down. Three-legged chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. One breath. Go ahead and get you a drink. Come back to that down dog. Shift to plank. Side plank left. Left knee in. Roll to the right. Wild thing. Control. Left foot to the front. Sit back. Half splits. I think I was supposed to start on the right this time, but it's okay. We'll go from here. Come up to crescent. Revolved crescent. Revolved reverse crescent. Open up warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle pose. Drop that right hand down. Three-legged chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Plank. Side plank right. Right knee in. Roll to the left. Wild thing. Right foot in front of the mat. Controlled. Sit back. Half splits. Rise to crescent. Revolved crescent. Revolved reverse crescent. Warrior two. Revolved reverse warrior, Extended side angle. Right elbow, right knee. Left arm. Up and over. Should feel a stretch all down this left side here. Stay low in that right leg. Left arm down, right arm down, shoot the right leg back. Three-legged chaturanga, up dog, down dog. One breath. Almost there, guys. Plank, side plank left, left knee in. Roll to the right, wild thing. Left foot in front of the mat, half splits. Rise to crescent. Revolved crescent. Revolved reverse crescent. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Now, I'm going to bend my right arm, bringing my forearm down to the mat. From here, I'm going to shoot my left leg back and come into a forearm plank on the right. So hold, forearm plank. Really lift up out of the hips, using the oblique muscles. Push up out of the shoulder, working those shoulders. All right, left arm down, right arm up. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Are you feeling it yet, guys? Shift to plank. Side plank right, right knee in. Roll to the left, wild thing. Right foot, front of the mat. Half splits. rise to crescent, revolved crescent, revolved reverse crescent, warrior two, reverse warrior, extended side angle. Bring that left forearm down to the mat. Shoot the right leg back. Forearm plank on the left. Right arm down, left arm up, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, one breath. Almost there, guys. If you have a pillow, go ahead and grab a pillow, or move up against the wall, because we're gonna attempt, I'm not sure how you say it in English. It's Pincha Mayurasana. I'm sorry for my pronunciation. All right, here we go. Shift to plank. Side plank left. Left knee in. Roll to the right. Wild thing. Left foot in front of the mat. That wasn't very controlled. Half splits. Nobody's perfect. I'm working out along with you. Crescent. Revolved crescent. Hey guys, sorry for the interruption. It'll only take a minute. My phone fell off the stand. So just give it a second. I tried to cut it out completely, but it messed up the sorry about the technical sound difficulty
with
there.
video. So it'll go
My
back
phone
in
just
just
fell.
a second. Bear with me. Thanks.
Let's see, how was that? Wild thing. Left foot. Revolved reverse crescent. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Right forearm down. Forearm plank on the right. Side plank. Now we're going to bring your left forearm down and hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin to walk the feet in. Make sure your elbows are shoulder distance, maybe a little less than shoulder distance. So you can stay here in dolphin. You can move against a wall. I'm going to bring this pillow here just in case my head falls. So if you're up against the wall, you can bring one leg up at a time and push off that wall. You're really wanting to push out of the shoulders here. Pull that core in. So that's not how it's supposed to go, but I'm still working on it. That's one pose I have not perfected yet, and that's why I have a pillow. So from there, we'll just move back into chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Shift back to plank. Side plank right, right knee in. Roll to the left. Wild thing. Right foot front of the mat. Half splits. Crescent. Revolved crescent. Revolved reverse crescent. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Right or left forearm down. Forearm plank on the left. Right forearm down. Hold. Now I'll show you against the wall here. I'll move my mat to protect my forearms. So what I'm going to do is just leave a little bit of space from my hands to the wall, maybe a hand's length. Elbows, shoulders distance. Push up to dolphin. Now, really push out of the shoulders. What I like to do is get my hips over my shoulders first. And there we go, I'm almost there. So, that's my attempt at pincha. Move my mat back. Now just come down onto the belly. Into Sphinx. Forearms, elbows under the shoulders. Hips pushing into the floor. Bring the arms out to the sides, forehead to the floor. This may be a stretch in the inner arms in itself. So I'm going to move my left arm up at an angle to get a little more of a stretch here. Bring my right hand underneath my right shoulder and roll over to my left. Bringing my right leg around the back and dropping my left ear to the floor. It's a very good shoulder opener, interior deltoid stretch. Roll back to center. Extend that right arm at an angle or just straight out to the side. The angle gives you a little more of a stretch. Left hand under the left shoulder. Roll to the right. Left leg up and over. Come back to center. Forehead to the floor. Push the pelvis down into the floor. Bring the feet in. Reach the hands around the ankles, outside of the ankles. Now kick the feet back to lift the chest, opening up the chest. Now lift the knees and really flex those abs in the low back. For bow. Release the legs. Hands under the shoulders. Push up into the down dog. Bring the feet together. Come to the toes. Bend the knees. Look to the front. Oh, and hop between the arms. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. Lay down onto the back. Good thing about my videos, you get to see me fall. All right, so from here, I'm gonna go ahead and begin to lift my legs up. Take my hands underneath my hips. Start pushing them up towards the ceiling. Try to keep your neck long here and come into shoulder stand. Try to keep your body as straight and tight as you can, pointing the toes. Now begin to lower those feet over the head. See if you can touch the toes to the floor. And if you can touch the toes to the floor, go ahead and reach the arms out the opposite direction. Interlace the fingers and work towards straightening those arms. For plow, it's a very good upper spine and neck decompression. Now bring those hands back to the low back. Begin to bend the knees, taking them as close to the ears as you can. Now see if you can bring your arms around the back of the knees and hug the knees in. Release the knees. Bring the arms back to the low back. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, begin to release the low back down to the floor. I like to bring my legs down as slow as possible, working my abs. You can even reach your shoulders forward here. When you get about 3 inches off the ground, hold. Lower down. Let the feet fall open. Palms face up. Let the breath go. I encourage you to stay in your Shavasana as long as your day will allow. If you like this video, don't forget to share and subscribe. If you like my outfit or the essential oils, my links will be in the comments. If you live near Sparta, Tennessee, you can message me to take a live class. I hope you've enjoyed this workout. May my strength strengthen you. Namaste.
This is Sparta!